Welcome to Wheel Stutter Blindly. I am Wheel.
And I'm Stutter.
And I'm Blindly.
You can find me on Instagram at Can't Walkie Talkie. Jared?
I'm Jared Nathan Comedy.
And at Todd.Blenkhorn.
And our producer, Dante, where can we find you?
You can find me online at Dante, CheZDante.
We got a new segment here, and it's called...
Oh, did you see that?
Did you see that, Todd? We're going to play a clip. Todd's going to listen to it because obviously he can't see it. He's blind. And then he's going to describe what's going on in the video for us.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Kind of, no. He's a he's a cool cat.
Boom!
So
Amazing.
we have a gentleman that looks like he has quadriplegic spat.
Guess what it is?
He said a
Yeah,
cat.
it sounds like it's some sort of animal on a keyboard.
It appears as though it appears as though he has quadriplegic spastic cerebral palsy and he's kicking a piano.
I should have got that.
You should have.
It sounds like someone
He's
with
not
quadriplegic
kicking
cerebral
piano.
Well,
He's making art.
he's
Speaking of,
He's making sweet,
modern composition.
beautiful music.
Yeah, there's a lot of
He's a
accidentals.
composer.
I'm
He's
sorry.
composing music.
There's a lot
Blair.
of
I'm sorry.
discordant notes and a lot
He's
of
not
accidentals.
hitting the keys.
I am
Maybe it's
such
not
an
following your
ableist.
standard.
Playing art.
145 there, Blair.
He's creating art.
I am such an ableist.
Gong.
What's the
It's
comment?
not maybe 4
Oh, that's the best comment ever. Rick James. Fuck your couch. Darkness. I'm Rick James, bitch.
Boom.
That's the best comment ever. I love going into the comments. That's where my rabbit hole goes.
Yeah, comments are funny sometimes.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Not your own
Comments are
comments, but
Like 90% of them are robots. You're arguing.
bong,
Gong,
gong,
gong.
gong, gong.
All right, what else you got, Blair? You got something else?
Well, international news.
Hezbollah.
Comedian Russell Brand charged with multiple counts of and who would have ever guessed that the heroin alcoholic sex addict would have done something or allegedly has done something, a little off the cuff or whatever. There's one thing where,
But also,
people-
Sorry about that.
well, just hang on one
he's
second.
very outspoken.
Just 1 second. There is a couple of things like people in the United States are freaking out that one of the individuals is a 16-year-old girl, and they're like, oh, that's statutory rape, which this happened in the UK, and the age of consent there is, 16, so you can't do that. He has also come out.
It's like a weird position to take. It's actually okay for him to fuck a 16-year-old.
Well, it's whatever. There, it's the age of consent.
Alright.
So, that's
We all done
that's their
that.
law. I'm not saying that is right or not. I'm just saying that's the law
Seems
in
like a
that
weird thing
country.
to defend.
Right? I'm not defending. I'm just
Okay.
saying what
it's
is
a
happening.
thing.
Yeah.
So, anyways, he has come out and publicly said that he's adamantly denying it, obviously. And he also said that he agrees there should never be statutes of limitations. If you have done something wrong at any point in time, you should face for it. And now he is. So my question is, how do we, as the public, not jump to the conclusion that he is guilty right away? If you go to the next tab there, I lined something up like a story. Hang on, like a story about.
Why do you have to take a position on either side of it? Who cares? It's Russell Brand. Who gives a fuck?
My thing is, too, he's very outspoken
Okay.
against the government.
And?
Oh, so you think this is like a takedown?
But these stories have been going on for
I
like
think
20 years.
all these, every time I hear this type of story or anything, I think there are other factors, other shadow people there's things involved that we have no idea what's going on, and we shouldn't have any idea what's going on. That's just industry shit.
I don't know. I just know with Russell, like I don't like Russell Brand. I always thought like he's one of these guys who tries to sound smart and he's a fucking moron. But like this stuff all came out. This stuff all came out before he did like his big religious turn. Like this stuff's been around for years, and I think there's like all kinds of clips of him being like weird on talk shows and stuff. Like he seems like a creepy guy. I don't know.
Yeah, and also like people want him to make examples of other people sometimes.
No, but if these women came forward and said this guy raped me, then what are they supposed to do? They investigate it, and if they can charge them, they charge them.
Yeah.
They go to court and
But
see what happens.
But I think the question is like, okay, as the public, like this person said it, and then all of a sudden the public jumps on them.
Yeah.
When nothing has been
Totally
confirmed.
cancel them before. And this is what
And
I.
this whole thing with Trevor.
Well, this
Oh,
is what I'm trying to
Is
bring
he
up.
is he canceled? Look at his pull up his
No,
YouTube.
but
Pull
not-
up his YouTube
but-
channel. What's his subs?
But we're not like.
I don't think
not
he's heard him.
Not Russell Brand specifically.
I am
but
talking
just in general.
Yeah.
Like
No, we're
so,
talking
like,
about him specifically, but I mean,
I know,
he has
but
been
I
hurt.
but like
No, the
so I have
particular
another.
It
situation.
happened. Yeah.
I
both
have
of them
another
coming up.
example up of
Yeah.
like the ex-Dodgers pitcher Trevor Bauer, who had like a $210 million contract,
Yeah.
and then this woman, you
This
know,
woman. There's like 10 women with Trevor.
No, but she has. There are
No, they
accounts
checked-
of her
they checked
saying,
her text
I'm gonna
messages?
fuck him over.
No, that's fine. There's one woman who might have done that, but there's a lot of women accusing him of stuff.
yeah,
It's
there
not
was
just
another one who claimed that she was pregnant through him and demanded a $1.6 million for having an abortion, which turned out she wasn't pregnant with him, and
Yeah.
there was evidence to that too that he'd caused no
So
wrongdoing.
So every because he admitted
So
to,
now-
he
Yeah,
admitted,
but-
he admitted to like choking women and stuff though.
Admittedly,
it's a
this is-
fetish.
that's the same woman that falsely accused
Okay.
him. The text message that she has with her friends
Okay.
said she's going to get him to do that to me so that he'll leave
And
smart.
she told him it was okay. She
Okay.
asked him to choke
So
him.
this one woman did that. How many women have accused him?
Yeah, but it's not even. 'Cause
It's not
once again,
about
it's not
accusing.
about accuses. Has it been proven?
He
true or
lost.
not?
what's the answer?
He lost his job.
Okay, so what's the answer?
This,
No,
is,
but-
this is what I'm asking. like,
I'm asking what's the answer. So if he gets accused of something, he's a public figure. It's in the public.
Right.
So what's your answer?
this is, I don't
what?
know.
I don't know. You're saying people hear this and they
Well,
accuse-
because- okay.
So what's the answer?
I think that the public is too quick to jump on it.
Yes.
Right? Everyone
Yeah.
loves to tear
Are
people
we?
down.
Are we though? Because like you talk about
Yeah,
Russell Brand, and
I
I'm
think
like,
we are.
who gives a
We're
shit?
very
No,
quick
but-
to people
I
down.
don't know.
No, but in general, because you'll see this a lot of times, specifically with black guys, where a white woman will say, "This guy did something,"
Yeah.
when he didn't, but the public's already like,
Damn you.
Are there school
Kill this
students?
guy.
The school.
you
I
know,
forget the
absolutely.
School, but
There's
there's a whole
so-
school team that was
to that point,
confused.
Yeah.
the public is already so quick that the guy doesn't even have time to
Yeah.
be found not guilty or anything, because the public's like, "You're guilty, get him out of here."
But what, I'm
And then
asking-
by
I'm
the
asking
time-
what's the answer though? If a
This
guy
is
gets
what I'm asking.
if a guy gets accused and there's a court case, like Russell Brand, so he's been arrested, he's been charged. What? What's the answer? They keep it secret?
No, I don't know. My question is like how do
Like, that's
we
the- do you-
how do we like
Like,
how,
the
how do you
reality
keep
is-
somebody from
reality
possibly
is-
losing their whole career on something that is false? Like everybody has these people hung
Yeah, but
before their time of day. Okay, so basically what it is nowadays you have to prove that you're innocent before
You're
being
guilty
proved
before
guilty.
proven
That's why you
innocent.
make everybody sign an NDA.
Well, what do you mean?
If you're a famous
What do you
person,
mean now? It's always been like that.
if you're a
Yeah.
famous
Now.
person,
Now-
you should make everybody sign an NDA.
You know, as far as
NDA.
Yeah.
Whatever you call it, NDA.
as far as
You want
like
to sleep with me? Sign this.
as far as like Trevor Bauer afterwards, when he went around doing the media campaign thing after it all came out that everything was fake and these people are just trying
Was
to get
everything fake though, or was
money.
everything from this one or two women fake?
Well, he's never been convicted of it, and they found wrongdoing in each case. So
Of
that's
two.
what it is.
Of two. I thought there was more than two.
I don't know. I don't know his whole.
Can we
case
look up how
history.
many accusers are against Trevor Bauer?
I can look it up.
If we're going to say these two women are lying, let's see how many there were.
I'm not saying they're lying. The court said that they're lying.
I'm not. Okay, the court says they're lying. Let's see how many
Yeah.
accusers there were. I don't think it was just two. It seems very strange to
Right.
me to pull these stories out and be like, these guys are so hard done
Do
by.
you
Why? Who cares?
admit, though,
I just pulled up the same article.
that some celebrities are targeted
Yes.
to
So
exploit
there's
them?
Bauer, sexual assault accuser, indicted for
Do
fraud,
you admit that there's some celebrities who take advantage of people?
Everybody
charged with felony
like,
fraud,
what's
I
the
think it's a
difference?
civil
both ways.
lawsuit
So what's the
case.
difference?
No, it's just like,
It's what it is. I don't know.
yeah, but
Look as Wikipedia. How many accusers were there?
You think it would be on Wikipedia?
Probably.
Can't anyone change Wikipedia?
Yeah.
I did. You know that Vic Carpaccio, the umpire for that was going against the Blue Jays during the playoffs, making stupid
so
calls.
yeah.
3 to 4
I changed
women.
this Wikipedia to
Three
say
to-
that he
3 to
fucks
4?
over Toronto.
3 to 4. Okay. 2 of them were wrong.
Wait, this is a black guy.
Wow.
That's Chapman.
Oh, every black guy has 3 to 4, I think.
That's racist.
3 to 4 years
Accuser
in
says
prison?
I don't know. I just don't know what the answer is, right? Like it's
Yeah, but it's not. I just think that we can't take anything for real anymore. We can't take anything.
but there's a
It's
bigger,
always like backstory to shit.
It's like
and
I-
maybe nefarious things.
So
Because
the-
like I've been around things. I've seen how.
Should there be
how people
gags
can act.
on someone who is that affluent in the world and
Should there
has?
be what?
should there be what?
Should there be gags on?
Gags.
Yeah, like gag the story, like gag
Oh.
gag the.
Yeah, but that's how
the charge.
NDAs
I know.
happen.
But is that
I know.
so? You're
I
not
know
a freedom,
it's
so
public.
you're not a freedom of speech guy? Like it's one thing. or
no,
another,
there
right?
shouldn't
Like,
be a,
what I'm
there shouldn't
saying.
be a gag on the story, but I do, like I said, I do feel like the public, and you really can't do much about the public and how
No.
they react to things, but it would be on us to be like, okay, let me just wait till I hear
See, I always
more of it, or like me personally, I don't even really care about the stories that much. You know,
see. I go back to Louis C.K. That's like the big example in,
Right.
in comedy, right? So everyone says he lost $60 million. He lost all this stuff, but his audience disappeared when that came out. So who's supposed to eat that money? Like he got a tour canceled, but they couldn't sell tickets for it.
Yeah.
So who's supposed to eat that money? Did he get canceled, or did a story come out and there was a reaction to it?
Yeah.
And now he's doing arenas again.
Yeah, but he's not canceling anymore.
No, because people aren't really canceled. Like he went through a thing that he couldn't sell tickets, but that happens.
I would say the guy behind Jared got canceled.
The guy behind Jared.
oh yeah, the guy that's on the wall.
Kramer. He's behind you. That boy got canceled.
Yeah, he may have. I don't know. I've never gotten frustrated on stage, so started dropping N-bombs.
Yeah, I know. It was a joke.
Yeah.
Ha 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 ha.
Like there's things that are understandable, and there's things that are like, that guy probably shouldn't work again.
I just think if you see a news story, there's a lot of things that go into that
Well, and that's I
that
think
we don't know about, that might be coerced. We don't know.
we've had this fight about all kinds of stuff though, right? Where you bring something up and like, well, read the second and third paragraph, and it's like, well, it's not what the headline says.
Illuminati, come on, mind, soul, and body. You know.
Yeah.
I like that track. Okay, cool.
Do we want to go to the other article?
Sure.
On
It's
that?
kind of into the same avenue.
Yeah, actually, it kind of is.
Because some people like it rough. Some people like
Okay,
the...
can I say what my issue with all this is?
What the issue?
What the thing I don't get
What?
is, okay, so a guy gets charged with 4 rapes. We don't know if it happened. We don't know if it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Why do we bring it up and be like, this guy's getting a raw deal? If you want to wait until everything comes out, then wait till everything comes out.
Things come out already.
It wasn't. I wouldn't say it wasn't him getting a raw deal. I don't really. How do I say this? I don't really care if he gets a raw deal or not. But
You felt strongly enough about it to bring it up.
yes, and it wasn't. But okay,
It's
so
not him in
whatever.
particular.
It's just news that's going on right now. It's in the comedy game. I thought I'd bring it up to just discuss.
Yeah, no, I
You
get
know,
it.
and then yes, there's falsely accused people that have lost hundreds of millions of dollars that
Yeah.
that
And there's
shouldn't
people who-
have, and I just
And there's people who
wanted-
do things who get away with it.
It's
And
just very
that's the way it
coincidental
works.
to me that he's very outspoken against government and everything.
I think you have to look back and find out when these accusations, because these accusations have been around for like over 20 years. When he did Couples Resort, there's accusations against him. His anti-government stuff kind of goes hand in hand with they're persecuting me because I did this shit. Like now he's Catholic.
I just think.
Now he just
Why do you charge him then? Why do you
'cause that's
deal
when
with it then?
because that's when this is the moment. This is one of the things they forward. Like look at the video of him baptizing people now. It's ridiculous. He's Catholic. He's baptizing people. All of a sudden, when he gets accused of stuff, he's super religious.
So can I? Wait, Wait. So but there's this content creator, right?
Yeah.
Who were charged with murder after a man she was involved with paid her money, $11K,
Okay.
to wrap him up in plastic wrap. People have different kinks. I've seen people. I've been to fetish parties. I've seen people in like rubber suits being like
Bring
do
out the
that all
gimp.
the time. Gimp, whatever, right?
What do you feel like the moment after you finish when you're like, and all the shame,
It's sensation shit.
all the shame washes in?
Yeah, but it's not.
It should be shame.
Yeah, but
Dirty,
it's
filthy
people
thing.
fetishes, man.
No,
Like,
I
I
get it,
have
I
my
get it.
fetishes.
I
I've
get
done.
it. I get
I've
it.
been involved in this scene before.
I'm joking, but it's just like you have that moment of clarity afterwards. You're like, oh,
Yeah, but
I'm in a rubber suit.
it takes you different places.
Yeah.
You want to go there.
Okay.
It's a cocoon shit.
Yeah.
You're in a womb, like
Not judging, just don't get it. That's all.
yeah, but what I don't understand is like most dominatrix.
Yeah.
If you have a lot of safety involved, have a lot of safety and shit. Maybe she was not trained. She was just wanted the money.
Say, do you have to be certified? Like, do you have to be a certified dominatrix? You have to go to like a course
There's
or something.
government licensing.
They have,
Yeah,
they have lights. They have professionals.
Professional lights. Because
So-
what if she's like a beginner?
Well,
right?
if
'Cause
she-
Yeah, she
if
doesn't
he's-
look like.
If he's suffocated, he obviously couldn't say the safety word because she's suffocating.
The thing is, like, you're not always supposed to do your face when you're in Savannah. Like, you're supposed to do your body and leave your face uncovered.
But what if his thing was the face?
I don't like it's.
I don't think you can consent to somebody killing you.
Yeah, but
So I think she gets
if
charged.
you consent to, if you go skydiving or bungee jumping, and you consent, and you sign a waiver saying that the company's not
Well, because you understand,
involved.
you understand the risks
And
of what
you
can happen. Yeah.
jump and something happens, is it their fault or is it on you for taking that risk?
It depends what happens. If they like,
I think it's on the.
I think it depends. If your parachute's not packed properly, it's on them. If you don't pull the thing,
But even then,
it's on you.
if you jump and your parachute doesn't go off, I doubt the company is going to take liability
Right.
for that.
Unless they do something negligent, then there would be. And wrapping someone's face in saran wrap until they die is probably
Yeah,
negligent.
but they probably had
It probably is, but
Like, wouldn't that be equivalent to them, like, you go up in your parachute and you pull a thing and there's no parachute in your
even
backpack?
if you can't say the safe word, like most dominatrix will give you a sign. If you can't say it, do this.
Yeah.
Or show me something. Move your hand.
do this with
Do
your
this
hand.
with your hand.
Blair, move your hand.
So, like, with the communication
Wink twice.
with them,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
was he trained enough? Or was he just wanted that
Can we-
11K?
Can we look up which school she went to?
Which dominatrix?
That's not school, but, like,
University of Phoenix Online?
University.
DeVry?
I mean, there's a lot more in the caption.
Yeah. It's like that woman who put
what
her,
country was this from?
The
Which
medical
country?
examiner determined that the bag had been wrapped around Dale's head for at least 8 minutes,
Yeah.
causing his passing due to lack of oxygen, ruled as an intentional act. provided her with a phone to the police, and the affidavit states that there was no evidence that Dale had requested the plastic bag that led to his suffocation and demise.
Oh, this sounds like it might be her fault.
What country is this from? Where is this?
My biggest problem with this story is, Blair, were you reading the screen from sitting over there?
Yeah.
You son of a bitch. I fucking hate you people.
Why?
Seeing all this shit. It's a thing. I never remember what you guys can see. Like, you can read from there? Or I'll like ask, Jen, what's this? And she's like, you're 70 feet away from me. I have no idea what you're holding up.
But yeah, I don't know. I would assume this is probably America,
I would think so.
right?
So it might have some shit might have.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It reminds me of, there's that woman just went to trial in the States. She got her husband or her boyfriend to crawl into a suitcase, and then she did it up, and he died.
In the suitcase.
Yeah. But she was like making fun of him and stuff while he was dying. Yeah.
Yeah, the woman that like dismembered her husband or something. A lot of crazy shit.
There's a lot of crazy shit.
I mean,
Do
maybe
you believe them?
maybe if there is some sort of paperwork that she had him sign beforehand, because also isn't part of the kink knowing that you can almost die.
There is some there is a contract.
I'm pretty sure you can't consent to something that'll kill you, though.
What about maid?
Oh.
Well, that's not sexual.
No,
I
but
don't
it can
think.
kill you, and you can
Yeah,
consent
But
to
that's,
it.
but that's,
I have some.
but that's assistance
but
in dying.
A lot of dominatrix.
That's killing someone.
A lot of
No, it's
dominatrix.
assisted.
A lot of experts know like what they're doing, and then there's some people who don't know what they're doing.
What I'm getting from this is there's a gap in the market, and we should be selling certifications.
What I'm taking from this is Jared's a strong advocate for well-trained.
No, but that's fair. Well,
No, that's fair,
yeah.
that's fine.
Well,
Dominatrix.
They do.
They
They
do good work.
provide a service.
They do God's work.
I don't want to.
I don't know, but what do you think? Did she kill him?
They're service workers, man.
It sounds sketchy
They're
to me.
service workers.
Sounds like to me like she killed the fucking guy. It's very least fucking manslaughter. Like, you know you're getting into something sketchy. If you fucking load up a needle and put it into someone's
Yeah, but
arm and they die, you
How
fucking killed
did
them.
he find her?
OnlyFans.
Probably fucking Kijiji.
Air quotes content creator.
Ugh.
I don't know if that matters either, right? Like, that guy killed you, but where did you find him? Yellow Pages?
No, but
He's okay.
No, but that's
Like-
probably her thing. Like
Yeah.
it says content creator, so I'm assuming
Yeah, but she's not an expert.
No.
it's the OnlyFans.
She's
Did
an
she have
amateur.
this on film? Because they're saying they're provided the
Probably.
phone there. The affidavit states that there's no evidence that Dale had requested the plastic bag that led to his suffocation. Well, I don't understand where the evidence would be. Was it on film? Was it written?
But that's
Did
what
he
I'm saying.
write
Yeah,
what
is
he
it part of the
wanted?
consent
Like,
thing? Like,
Yeah.
where is this information coming from?
where did they get a plastic
If
bag?
she was certified, she would have had it on video and on
It's in the States.
Yeah, if he used a reusable shopping bag, he'd be alive right now.
Which one?
Ooh.
Sorry.
If he'd use a reusable shopping bag, he'd be alive right now. These plastic bags will kill people.
Man, but
Or if he had two plastic straws taken out of it, he could have breathed through those, I guess.
Either way,
So what you're saying is we need a bunny ranch.
some people have crazy fetishes, man.
it was certifications. We
Bunny
gotta hand
ranch.
out-
Yeah.
Are they certified? They
Little-
have a card or something.
Little brothel.
They have a bachelor's. They don't have their master's.
Bachelors and
Yeah, but a bunny ranch. You know how expensive that shit is?
I've never been. It's in Vegas.
Thousands. I've acquired. I acquired last time.
If you have to ask, you can't afford it.
It's thousands.
Is it really?
Thousands. Thousands. You can't afford it.
You have to bring your own rubber suit?
It's thousands. Like, it's thousands.
Okay, so was that just for sticky blow, or was that for?
And they
wrap
use
me up
no
in
name
plastic?
saran wrap.
It's a.
The PC saran wrap.
It's what you got for.
It had nothing to do. The whole bunny ranch has nothing. It's just renting time.
So it was $1,000 an hour.
More, you want overnight. It's not just like going to a massage parlor that's right behind a gas station. You know,
So what I'm saying though is it like $1,000 an hour
$1,000 maybe
Starts
for a few
there.
hours.
for a few hours?
You want to call it and find out?
Isn't that where that basketball player
Yeah.
almost died? The guy who was married to
You
the
can call
Kardashian?
the
You have
States,
the
right?
number?
What?
You can call the States,
Call
right?
them.
Yeah, call him. Ask, inquire.
I'll wait.
We'll cut out the dead time in between us.
Tell her I want to get choke fucked and spit in the throat.
With
spit
Saran
in
wrap.
the mouth.
I
Choke
think that's
fuck,
where the
spit in the
Kardashians'
mouth.
husband almost died in the bunny ranch. What was that guy's? The
Will
basketball
they
player,
choke
Alfonso.
fuck me?
What was his name?
Lamar Odom?
Lamar Odom.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
He was, he was at a brothel when it happened.
Oh, I remember hearing something about years ago, but I don't know anything about it.
Good.
Yeah,
How
it was
should I
basketball.
handle this?
He killed a girl? No.
No, he almost died, but he's at the bunny ranch or one of those places. He OD'd, but he's there for like days.
Oh, yeah. And that's the guy that
was
was
married
with
to
a
one of the
Kardashian,
Kardashians. Yeah.
right?
Put it on
Hold it up to the
speakerphone.
mic. Yeah, hold it up to the mic, bud.
Author of The Art of the Pimp, you've reached a world-famous Moonlight Bunny Ranch on the HBO Cat House series. If you know your party's extension, please dial it now.
69.
Otherwise, listen to the following options.
Let me press 0.
Up to 10.
Oh, no.
1 for directions to the Bunny Ranch. Press 2 to make an appointment with one of our Bunny babes.
Press
Press
2.
3 for limo and sedan service.
2?
Hold on, I want to hear the
4
option.
for employment opportunities.
Oh, play enough for
Press
guys.
5 for sex prices.
Oh, there you go. 5.
Press 6 to hear what
5?
Prices. 5.
Or, hi, this is Mia Moore. We can't quote prices over the phone or over the internet. When you come to the Bunny Ranch, all the bunnies will work with your budget. We accept Visa, MasterCard, Discover, and all ATM debit cards, which are all discreetly billed. And of course, cash is king. Hope to see you soon.
Okay, so they'll work with you with your budget. If you have $15, what do they do?
Tell me to leave.
Clip your toenail.
They won't do anything. I'm telling you, they won't do anything.
They won't even.
200.
They won't even
Como.
spit. They won't even spit
Como.
on you for
It's
$15.
very expensive.
They said they'll work with my budget.
Yeah,
I
like
have a
budget.
toonie. I have a toonie.
200. Even that's, man, Vegas, nothing cheap. But I'm telling you here,
But you can do whatever you want.
and it's also important if you have fun, wrap it up like we're doing right now. Always wrap it up, folks. Be safe. And thank you for joining
Wrap that
Wheel
wrap up.
Stutter Blindly. Thank you for joining.
That's perfect ending. Perfect ending.